Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the Daily Scan for Thursday, May 7th, 2015. Alright, yesterday, the ADP employment report didn't look real good. But the productivity and costs, kind of inconclusive in a way. Auntie Yellen was speaking yesterday. And the non-federal Fed, about the non-federal Fed, and a couple other directors speaking as well today. We have jobless claims, and that's it for today. And then tomorrow is the fudged employment situation. Alright, let's take a look at the futures. I haven't even looked at this yet today to see if there was anything interesting. Well, that's always interesting to see Warren Buffett out there in the news. Asia, bearish, and Europe, bearish. And here we go into our futures here in the U.S. Bearish. Just the way I like to be, but caught with positive delta down here. But you can see we got into a couple of trades here yesterday. Gold is down $7.80 to $11.82. That's depressing. Oil's at 61.20. That's depressing. And the dollar lost a dollar from when we looked at it yesterday. I think it was 95 something yesterday, and against the euro it's $1.13. So that parity that we dreamed about, we got pretty close, but not quite there. And then of course we entered Chipotle and Costco. And Costco, I did a really dumb one on that. I have to watch what I'm doing. Yeah, I picked the wrong expiration. Well, I didn't even pick it. It was what was up there, and I just jumped on it, and it's out there in time. But let's take a look at our charts anyway. Apple, okay, we're in a downtrend on Apple, so I'm putting a, target over here. Change this over to my target tool. We're looking for a bearish trade there on Apple. Funny how this can just turn around on a dime like that. Still not sure about Amazon, but if I was a betting man, and I am in a way, any trader is a betting kind of person, I would bet bearish on Amazon right now. This moving average is going to turn over. We got a lot of downward looking trends here on them, and they are going to fill this gap. So today is the last day that I might trade for this week, because I do need a little bit of time for a 50 delta to complete its move, or at least continue its move. And unless there's some huge momentum, I wouldn't do anything on Friday for Friday's expiration for a day-like trade. And Amazon just doesn't have enough power right now for me to consider it for this week. BIDU. BIDU's got a lot of power. Lots of power. It is heading for the crapper. Actually, I'm going to put an alert on this, and we'll see how this works out. I would be willing to bet that it's going to trigger, looking at the way that things are going to open today. Let's take a look at Chipotle. Entered this trade. Does have this week's expiration, and it's at 625. And take a look at the trades here by going to the monitor tab, picking out the account that it was in, going to account statement, and then picking this for 2 days back and pressing the enter key. And here's the two that I did yesterday. If you want to pause and take a look at them, you're more than welcome. But me, I'm going back to the charts. Alright, here's the Costco trade. I have a June 1 expiration on this. It's going to take it a while to make any money. So what I'm going to do is, should it continue down today, I'm going to put an alert on this. And if it continues down, I may get to break even on this June 1 trade, and then I will put one on for this week or possibly next week. Alright, let's take a look at the Dow. Whoa, looks like we might be breaking this trend line, which we've had here for quite a while. Starting with this downward trend here in March. And it looks like it's going to move back below it. And on our wedge, it's broken through. But it needs to close below it and then continue down before I'm convinced. Gold, old gap-toothed gold here. For sure. Let's go to all accounts here. Where are we at? It's 6.5 cents. So I may just, I did put an order in yesterday, but it was only good for the day. I didn't do a good tell cancel. And it's only going to give me, let's see, this is regular May expiration, which is next week. I'm going to put this order back in again here. And this time I will make, honest to God, I will make it good till cancel. And maybe I'll pick out, I'll still pick out a nickel. Because I want to get out of it. If I get out today, that's good. So, there we go. Now we're in here. Back to all accounts, back to our charts. Over to Google. What do we got going on in Google? Oh, we have a downtrend on Google. Big downtrend on Google. And I would be interested in just doing an overnight trade on Google as well. I know. It does not give me an entry here, but look at this momentum. I'm going to catch some of that. Huge momentum to the downside. It's taking a real digger. Alright, LinkedIn. Breaking some rules. LinkedIn is not talking to me. It's not saying anything. We have a target set up here. We're going to wait for that. NDX. I think I had an alert on NDX. Here's a channel that I think we talked about this yesterday. And it's trading within this channel, and it might be heading for a digger itself. No, it was RUT that I had an alert on. Never mind. I think it must have been an old alert or something. I don't recall putting one on it yesterday. I might have, though. NDX, yeah. I don't think it's going to be giving us... I don't believe that we are in an upward trend anymore, but I'm not convinced that we're in a downtrend that I would want to throw anything at it, so let's just wait. Netflix. Very consolidating up here, just not doing anything. And congratulations. Okay, so Priceline, their earnings tonight? Yeah, their earnings are tonight. Or this morning, before the market. So I'll wait. Russell. had an alert on there. But anyway, it's definitely in a downtrend. We have a target set up here, so we're going to wait for it. SPX. This is our for expiration. Must be way out there. In. Let me just squeeze this down here. Yeah, we got another 2 weeks on this one yet. There might be a little bit of a bounce back up. I don't want to panic and take a loss on this thing, which is where I would be right now if I did do anything. It'd be $45 loss. I'm not going to do that. I am going to let it work itself out. And hopefully we get at least a little bit of a bounce in the coming week or two back to the top side. And last but not least is Tesla. Someday. There we go. And they did have their earnings, and they lost less than they thought they were going to lose. So let's see what we have here. We don't have much. It was pretty uneventful. Lots of excitement here after the announcement, and then everybody said, yeah, so what does that mean? I don't know. It doesn't mean anything. So they went back to practically where it started out, or ended the day, I guess I should say. All right, so go over here to Market Watch and take a look at alerts, and we have Google, Costco, and BIDU for our alerts for today. So for some overnight trades, maybe they might work out. We'll see. We'll take a look. We get alerted right at 9:30. We'll wait till around 10 o'clock and then see if we might be interested. That's it for today. We'll keep her short. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.